As always, the obligatory 1 hour pista. So the last video was on Monday this week, and so today's Friday. So the plan, what we were going to be doing was our VO2 max workout this morning, but I've decided to shift that to tomorrow because Dad's in town, and that way tomorrow when he's not busy, on the weekend, I can spend more time with him. So just rearranging things so that it works better. So today, what I was going to be doing on Saturday was TT efforts. But now I've switched that as well. I've switched that to about 4.5 hour aerobic ride into the Dandenongs, just because we're still 8 weeks out from my first race, and I think there's going to be more benefit currently to a bit more time aerobic riding. So that's the plan, and then we're going to go for a run and a swim, and yeah, so it should be a really good day of training again, and no work, so that's fabulous. I am pretty tired still. I haven't taken any rest since the last Monday video, and definitely the fatigue is still there and present. So I'm going to monitor today, but I also don't really want to take any time off because I know that, you know, tomorrow's only going to be about 2 hours, 2.5 hours in total volume. It'll be intense. But it won't be that much volume. And then Sunday, obviously, massive day of work. So I'll get like a 30-minute jogging or something, or a short spin on the bike. So that's the plan for our video today, crew. Oh, how good's coffee? I also have a couple exciting announcements too. One, I'll give you a bit later when we're out on the bike so that we can chat more about it. But first one is I'm actually going on a holiday. What? End of July, I'm going on a holiday for a week with my partner Ruby. We kind of had been chatting for a while, and you know, it'll have been 12 months since we've actually been on a holiday together. So we were trying to figure out a date and a time, and end of July was going to be the really only time that kind of semi-worked for both of us. So yes, that'll be 5. I'll get back from the holiday and I'll have 5 weeks until Sunny Coast. So I'm not that worried. It'll be a good deloading week because I have been training flat out now since February, really. So that's like 5. It'll have been about 6 months really of just flat out training, and that fatigue, that long-term fatigue that builds up, a week will definitely do me good, I think. And then come back, we got 5 weeks, I'll be fresh, I'll be sharpening up, and then get ready for Sunny Coast, 2 months till Melbourne 70.3. So it's also really exciting because she actually doesn't know where we're going. And now I've told very few people, but it's all actually a surprise. And she thinks we're going camping, when in fact, maybe we are, maybe we're not. I don't want to give anything away in case one of her friends watches this or something on the off chance. But I will let you in, and I'm going to take you guys along for the behind the scenes as we get a bit closer, because trust me, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Anyway, I'm very excited for that. So that's about 3 weeks away. So I'm wanting to kind of keep things ticking along without taking too much rest before that rest. But I also don't want to do what I've always done in the past, and that's when I've had a holiday coming up, I'll push right to the edge and then bang, get sick for the holiday. So trying to manage everything, crew, but thought I should fill you in. We got a holiday in 3 weeks. All right, I'm going to get ready and we're going to jump on the pushy. How good does she look from this angle? Oof. Sometimes I still pinch myself. I go, whew, you get to ride that thing. Lucky bugger. Anyway, I just remembered I had a dream last night. I had a dream that I did a race and I pushed 380 watts for the 70.3 bike effort. So I guess that's a good sign of things to come, because that'll definitely come true. So thought that's funny that's like literally, I'm dreaming about it now. I was like, yeah, that was a good bike effort. Anyway, see you out there. What's the chance? As always, the obligatory 1 hour pee stop. The fog has really set in, but it's alright. No one really up here. Seemed like 3 cars, 1 cyclist. How good. Oh, this is nice. We're just staying in the TT position up the 1 in 20. Then we're going to do a couple of the usual loops that I do. It's about 100k. Nothing crazy, all just cruisy. Add some good variation in there, some good technique work, and some good climbing, good low cadence work. There we go. There's a car. And then we jump back on the bike path, head home. So just a nice 4.5 hour. It's a good ride. It works, different angles, time in TT position, everything you want. So, and time in nature, of course. As you can see, she's actually started spitting a bit and the roads are pretty wet. So I'm gonna chuck you in my mouth. You can get a POV view. And I'm gonna try not do any dodgy filming.
I ain't gonna fall back now, no. Alright, I'm take it on me, baby. Alright, I ever ask, you gonna be my lover tonight? I take it with me. What if I left, then it made no sense? And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind. What if I left, then it made no sense? And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind. What if I left, then it made no sense? And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind. What if I left, then it made no sense? And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind. Alright, I'm heading out. I ain't gonna stop right now. Alright, I take it on me, you baby. Alright, I never ask, you wanna see my fire tonight. Take it with me, If I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind. If I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they hold your hands, baby, never mind.
So I told you all when we were at home that I had something to tell you while we were out riding. And that's about I might be getting a coach. Yes, coaching myself has been very successful, and I definitely still have full faith in myself to, get myself 95% of the way there. But I'm not an idiot to acknowledge like the expert of someone that's either, done this life as a professional, or, their job is to coach full time. So they're monitoring your fatigue and everything. It was also about finding the right fit, someone particularly with a swim expertise, someone that was willing to have a two-way relationship. I'm not gonna just all of a sudden start doing everything they say because they say so. I've learnt a lot of what works for me, and I'm keen for a partnership where they're going to work with me. And I was never going to go out looking for a coach per se. I kind of just felt like the right one would... it's work. Ignore that. It was about finding the right person and finding someone that I felt like we could have a really good relationship with. And that was when I come across Mitch Kibbe and I4 Coaching, and we actually sat down and had a really great 2.5 hour chat just the other night about our stories, and think that we would be a really good fit together. And it gives me a lot of confidence just to know that I'd have someone else in my corner, someone watching me, someone I can bounce ideas off, and someone that can really help make sure, I don't put myself in a hole. I stay fit, stay healthy, stay consistent. And I have a lot of confidence in him and a lot of respect for him. So I have another chat with Cam, one of the other coaches, there this afternoon when I get back from my ride. So I'll keep filling you in on how that goes. But it's really exciting, crew. Just confident that together we'll be able to really get to that next level.
So just jumped in the car. It's 3:30, so a little later than I wanted, but I had a really good chat with Cam, my potential future coach. Chatted for like a bit over an hour, and I feel really optimistic. Really on the same page about a collaborative relationship where for the first month even he was like, you're just going to train as you have scheduled and planned, and I'm going to outline to him what the purpose of each session is, and kind of that will give us a month where he will be able to learn a bit more about where I'm at right now, and the focuses I have on my different paces, powers, outputs, how I respond to different sessions, and going to chat more about, I guess, where I've come from in the last 6 months and the focuses I've had, and that'll also give him time to go through my data and learn a bit more about the training I've done. But it was really positive where we talked about I don't need a coach to tell me what to do. As you all know, like, I talk about how much I know, or I talk about the fact that I believe I know what I'm doing, and my training and the results show that I do know what I'm doing because I'm making progress. And he's very happy with that and clear, and he believes that's right as well, because we don't need to change something that's working. But what he will be able to bring, which again I've always known, is I believe I can get myself 95% of the way there, but that 5% might just be what I need to really take me to the next level. And that 5% each day, each week adds up, so that I'm being a little bit more specific and I'm preparing just that little bit better. Someone to help hold my hand and guide me as well on this path as I start to navigate getting a professional license, choosing the right races, Ironman versus 70.3, where do I put my effort, and when do I choose to race? A lot of these kind of specific questions that someone that's had a lot of experience. He was in the AIS for a long time, and both Mitch and Cam, both very successful and professional triathletes, and both worked with a lot of very professional people, and they're both very nice people, and I like that. I want to work with nice people, good people, and yeah, so I guess I'll just keep you filled in on how that goes. But so yeah, nothing's going to change right now. I'm going to keep doing everything as I kind of have said, and keep working on what I'm working on, and we're going to slightly bounce some ideas off each other as the weeks progress, and we can get to learn each other a bit more, and then kind of go from there. But it's exciting. I'm excited, crew. So now I'm just going to go around the corner to the oval, do a little run, and then we'll jump in the pool. And that's the day done. Then I need to head home and actually make Monday's video, and maybe we'll make today's video. So that's the plan. She's so clean. Clean car is a clean mind, is a clean life. That's a wrap, crew. Whew. So yeah, I did. The main set was it was a 1K warm up into 5x100s on 130, and it was good. I was coming in on first one again was 118, then coming in on 119, 120, 121. So that's all around. That's good for me. That's good swimming. So. Then into 500 just with fins, easy swim backstroke, and then again 5x100, and then another 500 just easy. So 3K. So there, that's another day done, crew. No miracles as usual, just good consistent work, and then pretty pooped as usual as well, actually. So that's it for the day. Thank you very much for joining me again for another video. If you've been watching but haven't subscribed, please do. Makes a big difference. Chuck a comment down. Tell me what you liked, maybe what you want to see more of. Maybe don't tell me too much bad stuff, because I'm a softie. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, what you want to see more of. I probably won't do that many more videos before we head to, I almost said where we were going away, me and Ruby, for our holiday. You almost got me, didn't you, eh? Not quite though. Got to get up pretty early in the morning to get one over me. Probably won't do that many more videos between now and then, just because I really want to just focus on my training and work, and just not getting sick and staying consistent. And obviously every time I make a video I have to then produce them and upload it and stuff, and so it's just another thing to do. So but I want to keep you in the loop. So as always as well, if you don't follow me on Instagram, or maybe even you don't have Instagram,
but you want to keep in touch, just follow me. Just get Instagram and just follow me, because I post there way more regularly. So for all the little snippets of what's happening, make sure you go follow me. It's just the same at Jesse Hansen Try. Otherwise, thanks very much, guys. You guys have a good night. See you at the next one.